Okay, we are back in Assetto Corsa again. Tonight we are driving another one of Sergio Loro's tracks, El Pinar, which is actually Autodromo Víctor Borrat Fabini motor racing circuit in El Pinar, Uruguay. And was commissioned in 1956, and it's still an active track, and it's hosted all sorts of racing from endurance sports car racing to stock car racing to all sorts of other sort of touring car sort of things. The version of the track that we're driving on is the Grand Prix version, which means it's got a sweet little like loop-to-loop sort of thing instead of being a triangle or a trioval as it is in its natural form. Specifically, I think for stock car racing. It's only about 1.2 mile long track, and tonight we're driving something a little special. In the 60s, Ford commissioned Lotus to turn their Lotus Cortina into a winning race car, and Lotus took the challenge seriously and modified the engine by boring out the cylinder heads, putting some Weber carburetors on it, and doing other extensive changes to the car to make it pretty incredible sports car. And the results were positive. It was a winning sports car. So we're going to take it around El Pinar and enjoy ourselves here. I've This is another one of those tracks. I've driven a little bit of this track, and it's another one of those tracks that does not do very well with super high-powered sports cars. It's just too small. And so 170 brake horsepower Cortina here. It's going to eat it up. It's only a 4-speed. But that's enough for a track this small. Winds up a little bit. I hit the limiter a little bit if I... The car sounds so mean, though. Oh, missed the track. Only did one reconnaissance lap in this, and that was before I ate dinner. Of course, Sergio Loro does not disappoint with his tracks. The scenery is laid out beautifully. It feels like you're in the 1960s here. This car is fun. I love its sound. I really do. Does not like to turn, though. Like even that would be tempted to take that full, but it does not want to take it full. I could probably widen that entry a lot and do better for myself. So yeah, this track is serviceable for F3, maybe even some early era F1. And touring cars. I prefer driving the touring cars. See, I have to let off the throttle there, or it just gets a little too carried away. Turn. So this car, driven by a lot of really good drivers, but this particular car number and paint job, it's the one that Jim Clark drove this car in. But just like looking around on this track, it's just visually excellent. So El Pinar, Uruguay. Not a bad track. Not a bad track at all. What do you think? I will say this about the track. I love this car, love driving it on this track, but when I first loaded it up, I also loaded in the custom mod for Hayabusa go-kart. 175 horse go-kart. 6-speed shifter kart. I'm not gonna lie, that was fun. A little insane. But fun. And this track was interesting for that. I think a lot of these short, 1 mile, 1.5 mile tracks could be interesting go-kart tracks. But now we're just talking blasphemy, I think. Who knows? Maybe we'll do that sometime. It'd be kind of fun. Well, thanks for joining me. I hope this was as much fun for you as it was for me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.
Spaß machen Rennsport.